Can you just work us through the shifts you've made in selection? There's only one forced three unforced. What was the thinking about rejigging the side?
I think the form underneath has been pretty solid. Butsy had his week off. Billy Frampton's been playing good footy and he was not far away last week. So, he's a straight swap. Joel comes in for his first game. He's been playing good SANFL footy for Bert. So, and then Drewy, form had just tarred off a bit the last couple of weeks. So Joe's been playing good footy at SANFL and gives us something inside that we don't have.
What does Joel Garner bring to the table?
Hardness, a reliability, and a consistency to do his best.
Just on the team, Bass, obviously the list of big names being out is actually forever growing. We've got a bit of experience coming in this week. I guess it's a massive danger game now tomorrow against the Gold Coast.
I think the good thing for the footy club is we get to see where some of our younger players are at, and we get to grow our list. I think no matter who we're playing at the moment, there'd be no guarantees on winning, but the excitement, the attitude of the players and the way they've approached training has been exceptional. So, I'd expect a good performance tomorrow.
How is it going to be trying to juggle the three big guys in Lycett, Ryder and Frampton and to work their time between the ruck and forward line and how they all work together?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect to see Bill in the ruck too much. I mean, Bill this year is a different player than what he has been in the past. He's trained as a key forward this season, and he's come into the side as a key forward. So, his form's been good. The last 2 weeks, last two games was exceptional, and he's breaking into the side in a different role. I think we had the meeting at the end of last season, and it was more, maybe his future was more as a forward than as a ruckman, and his attitude all pre-season has been very good, and now he gets his chance.
Is it his hands or his kick, or what is it that's made him a good forward?
He's a beautiful kick for goals, and he's been very competitive. He's probably one of the best kicks for goals inside 40 at our footy club. So, if he gets his opportunity, he'll finish. He's fought hard to bring the ball to ground, but he's also learned a bit of forward craft and some marking technique, which is, which he probably didn't have at the start of pre-season. And, he's been able to use it in games and take more marks.
And so how will it be trying to get Ryder and Lycett to rest in the forward line or rest on the bench? Yeah,
well, I mean, they'll spend, the majority of the game like they normally do on the ground. So we'll generally have two bigger guys in the forward line, I would have thought.
You mentioned Billy's kicking and he's quite accurate. Mm-hmm. Has that been a big focus this week, given last week's, inability to convert?
Yeah, it wasn't too much of a set shot issue last week. We had shots from, tight angles from forward stoppages. It wasn't so much set shots. So, certainly I think going back to the West Coast game, set shots was an issue for us in that game. But it hasn't been so much. It's been more the quality of shots that we've created the last few weeks have been down compared to early in the season.
Which did you work on more this week? Rethinking how you structure an attack or how you move the ball into attack?
I think we keep focusing on how we move the ball into attack and how we get our higher forwards winning enough ground balls inside 50 to give ourselves good scoring opportunities. We've taken enough marks inside 50 this year, and it's tough to take marks inside 50 right across the competition, but we've been, I think we're in the top 3 last time I looked for marks inside 50. So we've taken enough in there. It's been more our ability to equalise last week, and the Crows beating us at ground balls, and we've got a reasonably inexperienced high forwards. This week, you've got guys like Butters, Rosie, Farrell, working with Gray and Motlop, who certainly add some experience. So, it's continuously educating those younger guys to get back and help out, and ensuring the bigger guys are giving us a consistent contest and taking some marks as well.
Is it more challenging to score? It's been some time since Port Adelaide scored 100 points.
I think it's been challenging to score across the competition. We've had our opportunities to score and break through the century early in the season. I think our first 6 games we scored between 87 and 95 points. The weekend was a re-entry game. In the wet weather, it was get it in, ball comes out, get it in, ball comes out. But to lose Brad Ebert and Robbie Gray from the forward line certainly hurts from a quality perspective, and also guys that can win contests consistently. So I think it's across the competition. I think we knew going into the season that it was going to be something that we're not flush with forwards in the prime of their career at the moment. One of them's on the sidelines in Charlie. Robbie's on the sidelines. Brad's on the sidelines. It put some challenges, but I think the guys we're picking all have the potential to be very good AFL footballers.
On that point of Dixon, he's running again.
Yeah, he is.
What sort of progress is he making there?
I feel he's made really good progress the last couple of weeks. So we're still quite positive around maybe 4 weeks, maybe a couple of weeks after China he'll be ready to play. But and it was good to see some of the other guys. Tommy Jonas looked like he was moving okay on the sidelines. Ryan Burton's moving pretty well, so hopefully we'll get a couple back.
What is the latest from Brad Emmett after his trip to Melbourne?
Yeah, Brad had the scans and had the results back, so I think he'll miss the next couple of weeks, but there's not too many significant issues there, so he should be okay post China, I would have thought.
So there's no long-term concern if he's going to miss another 2 more?
No. I actually watched a movie, Concussion, Thursday. It's almost for myself too, but I felt a little bit better after watching it.
Was there any talk about why there would be a couple more weeks on the sideline?
Yeah, there's some slight swelling there still, but in a couple more weeks he should be fine.
So no headaches or pain or anything for him? It's just
he's been okay.
Physical... Yep.
Yeah, he's been okay.
And Robbie Gray, pretty confident he'll be playing next week?
Not sure. So a little bit dependent on Robbie at the moment. He's been impacted this season by a knee injury, so it's a little bit up to him as to whether he feels comfortable playing with what he's got, knowing that there's probably not going to be significant improvement in the short term.